Hi, dear Ellen. My name is David Friedman. I was born March 20th, 1973. I love your show. I'm a huge fan. I would love to see and talk to you in person. I would make you laugh too. I'm going through it. I've been going through it. I've been a victim of certain situations. I had just a couple incidents I don't want to get into right now. Uh, I have a learning disability. When I was born, I didn't get enough oxygen or to the brain. I lost some oxygen. Plus, I lost some brain cells. So as years went on, respectfully, I was able to improve. You know, I hurt myself financially. I got with some bad people. I didn't know what to say or do. I didn't have the proper help. I'm going through it. Like just now, I just woke up and I just wanted to write a letter to you. This is just David Friedman. What you see in here is what you get. I'll be very straightforward with you, respectfully. I'll make you pee your pants. I could be funny. I could be serious. I want to recreate the mental health field. My mind's together right now. So I really hope that you would get this and you would get back to me somehow. David Friedman, Friedman, phone number 267-275-1395, Philly, PA. So just, look me up somehow. Uh, and I have a reason why I don't want to give out my address. You know, it's quiet and I don't want people to know where I live right now. I have private time where I'm like out in the cabin somewhere by myself and I have what I need and I'm just writing down my thoughts, you know. So, and I'm by myself and I'm just thinking of my thoughts. I'm thinking of just me. I'm thinking of just being me. It's like I'm thinking of just being me at the cabin, saying and doing what I want to say and do and how I want to say and do it. Like write a book where it will be good and people will get it and they'll follow it and it'll help them. You know, or I want to recreate mental health. I want to get a system where you have a building and you have different offices and each office is for this or for that. Um, one's for children, one's for adults, and you have certain subjects, and each subject you talk about, and you talk about it every week, and you listen to it, and you ask questions, you give answers, just like your regular program you would go through, like with outpatient for a group. So have somebody who's good at running that specific session or program, like have somebody for intake who's good at hiring or bringing in clients just as well as maybe they could hire another staff member and train them, and that mannerism will carry on. Whomever they would choose to ask if they could hire, um, and when I said before, I was talking about staff too, but whomever I would hire, they would have to be good at intake. They would have to be good at observing. I would check background real good. I would be at the meeting. We would talk about it afterwards. We would decide, and we would decide if we're going to help, how we're going to help, and what we're going to say or do to help that person, to know what that person's problem is, and not just to do research, but I would like to raise money somehow to help people. Like give basically everything I have to the Ellen Fund. I don't care. You know, if we help each other. You know, um, I would really love to be a guest on your show. This will be one of my videos to you. I love you. You know, I don't lie. I like Henry Winkler too. He has a learning disability. You know, he goes all over the world and talks about it. You know, with me, I want to. I'm working at getting me to that level where I get it to be good for me respectfully. I put me on Twitter. I have a few videos. You'll like them. You'll laugh. You know, it's good. It's maybe I should have started in entertainment earlier. You know, and I could be a therapist too within entertaining. You know, therapy entertainment. David.com. You know. Hey, well, get back. You know, but you can't scare me. I'm not scareable. You know, no one can. You just can't pop up and scare me. You know, I won't fall down. I'll stand up and just look at you and laugh, like ha 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 ha. But please get back. You know, I really like your show, and maybe that was not one of the greatest jokes, but I would love to let you know what's in my brain and how I want to use that I really want to start something and go forward with it. I'm going to start writing today, and I'll send you something in. You know, I'm just my thinking is deep thinking. Like there's this guy Stephen Burdick. He's a pastor. He's very good. He could be a therapist if he wanted to. He's not just talking about, oh, I love God, I love Jesus. He's talking about who and what is wanted for a person to live on earth, and it's demanded and expected to follow, you know. And we have somebody like him to get people to believe that there is a creator. I don't know if the creator is, the closest you get to the creator is your conscience right now. You know, Judgment Day is going to be crazy. It's going to be off the hook. You know, um, yeah, that's why Ellen says be kind to one another. Who are you not to be kind to somebody? You know, uh, uh, you especially should be kind to animals, and they're the closest you get to being human. You know, dogs I love. I'm learning to love cats. I love all kinds of animals. I love gorillas. I would love to live in the forest and have a cabin and have animals like horses and dogs and a couple cats and you know squirrels or chickens or roosters or you know cows or whatever animal that exists. I would love to have and raise it like a chicken. Raise it like an animal, like a you know, and I'll eat other chicken, but I'll have chicken on the farms to represent. You know, they could be human. You just don't have to eat them. You know, it's like my son. I'm a Pisces. I was born March 20th, 1973, and I have this joke like, you know, my sign's a Pisces, and I'm a fish, and like I know some people that like if they decide to go fishing, they're going to go try and get me. They're going to put a worm on a hook and try to, you know, hook me while I'm fishing in the water. Rent's free. Why not be a fish? You know, you get to travel, you get to swim. You just swim. It's natural. You fly everywhere. You swirl in the water up and down, all around. It's great. Well, get back. Hey, you know, I want to bring back Fonzie. They have MacGyver, and then they brought back they brought back another. They brought back uh, the beginning, a premiere of a future younger MacGyver, younger generation. Why can't they do that with me? Like if I grease my hair right now, as you can tell, I shaved, I trimmed, I would look like Fonzie. Hey, I could take his on. I could talk like him. I could practice his lines. Richie, what are you trying to say? Hey, you talking to me? Like I'm not good at it right now, but I could practice. I get it. All right. Well, this is Data signing off right now. You have a good one. All right. Bye bye.